Come on in.
Hi, Lonnie. How are you?
Good. Nice to meet you.
Good to see you again.
Yeah.
Did you have a great time at the conference after I left?
Oh, I did.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool. It was so glad to finally come back to the University of Southern Mississippi and just see everybody and see the campus all over again.
Yeah, it's gotten really nice. We got some funding to renovate a lot of the school.
Right.
And so they've been busy doing that.
Yeah, so that was great. I really, really enjoyed myself.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to give you my business card because I know that you know I'm from TEKsystems, but I really want you to have my contact information just in case you have any questions or concerns after our meeting today.
Wonderful. Thank you.
No problem. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and get started. I have an agenda here, as you can see, and the different things that we'll go over today. Really just for me to get to understand your company a little bit more, get to understand Lowe's, and kind of see what exactly you all are looking for and how TEKsystems can service you in that way. So do you mind if I take notes for our meeting today?
No, I don't.
Okay, thank you. And I'll just make sure I keep up with these. So, before we start, I kind of want to know, are you the person who makes the final decision making when it comes to buying different products or different services for your company?
So I'm the person that goes around to look at, the different companies that offer the services.
Okay.
And then I discuss it with upper management, and then they come back and tell me, hey, we like this or we don't like this.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, upper management makes the decision as to which company they choose.
Okay, absolutely. Sounds good. So I got that there. So your opinion definitely matters.
Yes, yeah.
Good. Absolutely.
Because they just don't have the time to go around meeting with
Right.
all the different companies, so they
Right.
pay me to do it.
Right, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
So, just want to get a little bit more in tune with your company. With Lowe's in this area, about how many employees do you all have currently?
Currently within our IT department, we've got about 2,500,
Okay.
and that's nationwide.
Okay. And you're looking for a system of for finding different employees for nationwide or just for this region?
We're looking to do this nationwide.
Okay, nationwide, absolutely. Okay, thank you. And so, what is your current system that you're using to find employees or potential employees?
So right now we're using a company called 2020.
Okay.
And, we've given them the different positions and job descriptions as to what we want and the necessary qualifications, and all we get in return is a resume.
Okay.
So we don't know which job description they're referring to with that resume, what qualifications that person has. They'll tell us the region sometimes, but we're not really getting the information that we need to move on with those pieces of information.
Okay. And what interested you all about the 2020 system?
So they had worked with one of our sister companies before, so that's
Okay.
how we, went with them. We didn't necessarily go around and check out which company to go with.
Okay. So it's kind of just an impulse thing. We needed a company. Okay, at that time. Okay. So based on like convenience and things like that. Okay, that's good. All right. So I know that you mentioned that you all gave them a job description and some qualifications, and you only received resumes. What other areas of improvement are you looking for when you're looking for a system that will find you different employees?
What I'm looking for is a system where, let's say that we get a job description for a database manager.
Okay.
And I send it out to him like, hey, Charmaine, this is what I need, and I need it within this region.
Right.
I'd like the person's resume, a little bit more qualifications, maybe their certifications, their prior job experience.
Okay.
Even a background check.
Okay.
To learn, to really, understand and make sure that this candidate really is someone that we would be hiring.
Right.
The reason that we want a company that does this is because, again, I'm busy and the rest of our management is really busy.
Right.
So we would like to outsource the initial hiring to another company, and then from there, once we get final candidates, we'd like to see whether we really do want to hire them or not.
Right. Okay.
So kind of like pre-screened clients.
Okay. So you want that pre-screening process to already be taken care of where you don't have to have that burden on your shoulders.
Yeah.
Okay. And a more detailed system would definitely help out because you'll be able to understand who that employee is more. Is that correct? Okay. All right, so I have that down. So in your own words, just kind of looking, and I know it varies from different departments, but looking at for an IT employee, what is your ideal candidate for an IT employee?
So there's multiple different positions, but the the universal qualifications would be that they have a bachelor's either in electrical engineering, computer science, or information systems. We'd like to have them at least 3 to 5 years of experience. Of course, be lawfully permitted to work in the United States. We don't. We highly recommend, or we only like to hire people with no criminal background.
Okay.
And we really look at their prior work experience.
Okay.
So projects or other projects that they've worked on. For example, oftentimes like with Lowe's, our IT people are going to work on a project maybe with Coca-Cola, or maybe with Frito-Lay, or maybe with the university, and so we want to see what they bring to the table.
Okay, absolutely. So I can see that these different qualifications of your ideal universal candidate is very important to you. And these are kind of some things I wanted to just kind of jot down so we can make sure that we hit these different type of details when, if we have the potential to look for candidates for you all. Okay. So if I was able to, what I would like to do is kind of just summarize everything we went over. So you're definitely looking to outsource to a company or a system that can pre-screen a candidate, that can give details and a background check on different candidates that are coming to potentially work for you. So a system that can really line up the qualifications of the candidate with Lowe's IT position. Okay, and so then we have all these different details as well. So if I was able to show you a system, our system in particular, and to show you how it can cover these different areas of your interest, would you be interested in continuing to learn more about TEKsystems?
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely, great. All right, so I have a system display here just to kind of give you information about what system we offer. So our system is called the Staffing Quality Process. So we really do take pride in how we staff different companies and things like that. So one thing that we do is called sourcing strategy, where we work on a resource-based sourcing strategy. So we're very selective, and it doesn't take much time, so we're very speedy when it comes to it, and overall it comes back to being effective for your company and the qualifications you're looking for. Another thing that we pride ourselves on is the screening and selection process. So we make sure that this person that wants to work for you is screened robustly through a qualification process. We make sure that they really do fit the ideal candidate as you described earlier for Lowe's IT position. So we have worked with various companies, and we are a huge industry, a huge company within our industry, and so we can work with small companies all the way to large companies, and we've done these type of things and had a lot of great customer satisfaction. So this is something that, even us as just buddies, just going to a conference and coming back from the same school and kind of, and then looking at it from a business aspect, and I can come back and to refer you to the TEKsystems system. So we really do pride ourselves in relationship management, as well as really making sure that the employee value proposition is established between TEKsystems and your company. Okay. So these are just some features, but overall they kind of turn into a benefit because that way you would have that burden off your shoulders with trying to find employees and trying to make sure that they fit for your company overall. So that's something that we would like to take on and to take off your shoulders so you can get back to your busy life and the different things that you have to do in your position. Okay. Wonderful. Absolutely. So that's kind of what makes us different in how we think that TEKsystems can help you, help your company. So with all this information about TEKsystems and what we do, we can definitely provide that convenience as well as make sure that all the qualifications are met for your employees. Would you be interested in doing business with TEKsystems in the future?
Most definitely. What we can do is schedule a meeting that goes into the specific, jobs,
Right.
and hiring needs, the specific hiring needs, and the quality and the qualifications of the positions.
Absolutely.
And in that meantime, I can talk to upper management and kind of throw around some of the ideas that you gave me, and see what they think about it.
Absolutely. And I'll have a full display for you at our next meeting. Hopefully we can meet sometime next week. And it'll show you exactly what the system looks like, what we really pride ourselves on, and what the quality system overall holds. So I can definitely meet with you next week, and you have my contact information. So feel free to reach out to me, and I will make sure to be in contact with you.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate you, Lonnie, and I hope you have a great day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Sorry I coughed, so I didn't want
You're
to shake your
fine.
hand.